me. Okay, I know this is like probably garbage audio, but hi, good stuff. I had to hit having a stroke, test trigger on the streamer bot thing. I am a professional, really good at this. Anyway, how are you? Oh my god. Let me just make sure you're muted. You are. Good. We did it. We made it. There we go. Oh, I think it still had, oh well. Oh, that's fine. I have to go, hang on. YouTube streaming is actually really complicated and I have to be like really smart for it. Go live. I need to change the thumbnail, which I'm not gonna be able to do right now. Ow. Ow! Hang on. Can I? Hey, Wizzle Wuzzle, how are you? Sorry, we're having a moment. And by we, I mean me. I am having a moment. Can I just like, I have to change and then I have to choose a different photo, don't I? Well, that's fun and fresh. I am so excited to tell you all about the fucking nightmare. Wait, what the hell? That I went through just to get home today. It was so much fun. And I'm so glad. I had a lot of fun. I have so many things. So many things. You know what? I'm just going to use a photo of Mika for the YouTube thumbnail. It will work. It is fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. It took me so, I don't even want to say long getting home today. Having a stroke, it did take me so long getting home today. But additionally to that, take a breath. You're so right. Hang on. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, so the bus driver took a wrong turn, and while we're doing this, I have a screenshot in Discord of the recipe that we're gonna make. And using a laptop for this is a really good idea, and I'm glad I did that because I'm gonna be fiddling with Windows. Not the operating system, just wait, hang on. Wouldn't that be in my photos? I think it is. I don't even need, I'm so smart. Scroll down here, girl. So let me just tell you the nightmare that I went through getting home today, because I don't even know how to begin this story because it was just so much. Okay, I think I've got everything that I need. Hopefully. Now let's get that picture up, which has the recipe in it. And I'm going to make that a small window, like a little baby window. I'm going to move that over there. Beautiful. And I'm not going to be able to see that because I'm blind. The pinch to zoom on Max is just, I can't even begin to explain how appreciative I am of that. Okay, I'm going to try and talk and get stuff. It may not be easy for me, but also, Smooth, when you say I should get a wireless microphone for my phone, are there ones that exist? Because I feel bad because I tried my headphones and they were worse. And I want it to be, sorry, I'm just trying to test because I can see my computer in the living room. You can? Because I know there's an option in, excuse me, hi Mika. Are you so proud of the balking you did? Do you want to show everyone your nice soft hair? Hey? Did we get matching soft hairs? Hey? Oh. Yeah. Hi. Say hi. Hi everyone. Hi. I'm just here to observe. She's my little sous chef. It's actually a USB-C wireless mic for phones. USB-C, but does that have to be, but that's not wireless. Wait, I'm so confused. This is Mika. She's very sad. You should have seen her this morning. We gave her a little Tango. Romeo, Echo, Alpha, Tango. And she was ballistic. Mika, are you okay, you little bear? Hey. Oh, what's wrong, my little sook? What's wrong, my little sook? She was, yeah, she was bonkers. But that's fun. You okay, bub? Mummy's got nice soft hair too. Ooh. And she's telling a story. Hey, is this where you belong? This is not where you belong. Let's sit you down, Bubba. Hey? Oh. You don't want to go down. Anyway. As in, it has a USB-C receiver. But I don't have a USB-C to plug it into. Or do I put it in the computer? I was just going to use, like I meant like a Bluetooth device or something. Yeah, Mika's looking. No, this is the 11 Pro Max. It's a few years old now. Lightning port. Anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna talk and prepare. We need flour. Well, okay, that's definitely not the first ingredient, but we will need it, right? Yeah, flour. Good. God, good. Okay, baking powder. Yes. Baking powder. Good.
Did you tell us the Skittles?
Oh, I put them away somewhere. Yeah, because they weren't pegged. That's a problem. Well, and that's what I was thinking, if I get a Bluetooth microphone, but I don't know if that's going to work. I just don't want it to be a delay from me to the phone to the computer, because there's a delay from the phone to the computer. Or I could do headphones to the computer, and then that way the audio will be ahead of me, you know. Lightning was great when it was new, but Apple never updated. That's why they stopped. I know. Well, no, it was also the EU lawsuit. Let's be real. Oh, what else did I need? Sugar, huh? Dark brown sugar and light brown sugar. I think I decided to just use brown sugar. Just like blanket statement brown. Because I don't know if you can actually get dark brown and light brown here. Bluetooth would work, but you'd have a small delay. Oh, yeah, it's, you know. I do need to upgrade my phone, so maybe next year.
Nice car.
Or is there such thing as a wireless webcam with microphone? But then, yeah, it's just however the data of the visual and the audio is being transmitted, there's going to be time. Almost certainly. Did Nice Cock play? I don't know if it did. I do have sound alerts on the OBS. Sorry, look. I'm trying. What did I say? Okay, so butter we haven't got yet. Dark brown sugar, light brown sugar, eggs, biscoff spread, flour, baking powder, vanilla extract, biscoff cookies. It played the noise for I'll be back. Although I guess the visuals is not that important. The visuals on that one are not important because it's not fun, you know. Biscoff cookies. Oh, white chocolate. No, I think we have almost white chocolate. Like it's caramel. That counts. Oh my Why are you looking at me, Baba? Why are you looking up at me like, can I have some? Yeah, that's Cadbury chocolate, and this is caramel. Very loud, very aggressive, very bad. I'll find some. Thank you. Because yeah, I don't really know. I did look. I'm not saying I didn't look, because I definitely did. The problem is, it's tricky. Do you have any good chocolate or just the oily garbage? No, just the oily garbage. Smurf got this. And last time we made these, we had a hurricane, and I think I used this. But you wait until we add the butter, because it's just going to be oily. This is an oily recipe, okay? So we also need butter and eggs. And hopefully that's 220 grams, and we can finish off this block. I need a tray, I need 2 eggs. So, the way that I got home today was a fucking nightmare. Like, I nearly died. And I know that that's like really hyperbolic. The bus driver missed the turn, and so decided, when they realized, to just brake in the middle of this massive like 5-street intersection, and then panicked because they couldn't turn around to get into the street that they needed to go to. So they kept going and then merged in front of someone else without checking. And everyone's honking their horns at this point because the bus driver's going the wrong way. And then he decides he'll just take any old street and park there while he calls for directions. So he's calling radio control to find out where to go. And there was a language barrier that progressed throughout the call. Oh my god. So there was like, okay, if you find this street, take it. Turns in the wrong direction on the wrong street, goes the wrong way. And then radio call, and they're like, okay, what can you see now? Where are you now? And none of the streets made any sense because the driver went the wrong way again. And it just got worse and worse. And then the driver decided to, in a right-hand turning lane, so like it's the middle lane trying to turn right onto a street, to stop there at a green light. And so there's one lane beside us which is for straight, and then this is the one for turning. So anyone who wanted to turn didn't get to for 10 minutes because the bus just parked there. Now this was outside a train station, and I'm begging the guy to let me off the bus so I can catch a train, because I trust trains. They're not going to go the wrong way. Hang on. What would be the most you would be willing to spend, just so I have an idea, in a ceiling? Well, I don't even know how much they are. Like, a couple $100? I don't know what DJI and stuff are. I think they're like stupid expensive. But yes. Keep it reasonable. Go with set direction. Yeah. Trains go the way they're meant to go. Oh god. But he couldn't let me off because he was parked in the middle of a road in an intersection where the light was green. So I couldn't get off the bus because the exit of the bus in Australia is on the left side, because that's where the footpath is going to be, because we drive on the left side of the road, and he's parked in the middle of the intersection waiting to find out where to go, because they were saying Park Road and he drove past Park Avenue, and they were saying turn right if you see a Park Road, and he's like, well, I saw Park Avenue, but it's left. And then he's stuck in like a right-hand turning lane for a completely different street, well past Park Avenue, and Park Avenue is not Park Road. And we got to the point where even radio control was like, I think we're getting our lefts and rights mixed up here, referring to the bus driver who had gotten us very, very lost and couldn't figure out how to fix the problem. And like, I feel so bad because the worse it got, the worse he got, and the worse it was going to be. So I don't know what happened to the train. I was like, a bus rather. I was like, just get me off. Just let me get on the train. If the train's going the wrong direction, it's probably a really big problem. Yeah. And it's because it's going the other way. And it's like totally fine. It's on a different track. Anyway, it was just a fucking nightmare. It was just way too much. And it's funny because I didn't trust my gut. Like, I should have trusted my gut when it told me to take the later bus. Because on all the apps to figure out how to get anywhere in Brisbane on public transport, I really need to get good at driving so I can drive places because hey Nipsis, how are you? Always trust your gut, because my gut was telling me take the later bus. Don't take the sooner one, because I was trying to like figure out, are they both going to take the same amount of time to get me to the train station that I need to catch the train from? Because the train was at like 2:30 or like 2:10 or something. And I was like, well, this bus is coming in 2 minutes and it's got 12 stops. And then the next bus comes in like 8 minutes, but it's also only got 12 stops. So why is it faster? Why is it telling me to take that one? I now know why. But I survived. We're all good. Everyone's fine, hopefully. But I stepped off the bus, and this guy was like, that bus went the really wrong way, didn't it? I was like, yeah, it did. It's lost. That's a very lost bus. Oh, I feel so bad, but not bad enough, honestly. Anyway, we're going to make some biscoff blondies. The recipe is in the Discord, which I think you're in, but if not, I am going to share a link to the Discord for everyone to join, because you never know where I'm going to be, ever. It could be generate new link, copy. I could be on YouTube, or I could be on Twitch, or I could be not online at all. Truthfully, I could be getting my hair done. Maybe a bus driver's taking me another way again. Let's hope not, but I mean, it might have happened again. I doubt it, but fuck, you never know. Oh, yeah, thank you. Bus driver, who the hell is talking to herself? Oh, no, the, anyway, we'll leave that at that. Yeah. But then the other thing is, I got on the train, and this is the other thing, because there's a track closure, it was telling me that the next train was my train, but then I couldn't see where it was going. And it was like, oh, it's going to stop here. But there's like color coding, and it was the same color, it was the same name, but it was calling itself Express, which our train does too. Turns out this is the other train which goes on our track, which goes a different distance and doesn't stop at our stop. So then I had to swap at a different, oh, it's just a nightmare. I can't even talk about it anymore. It was just, I got home. That's the main thing. Yeah, oh God. Anyway, what was the temperature that I needed this at? 175 fan force, I think. Now 9 by 9, I think, is at, wait, this one. We're actually going to do some baking. About bloody time, hey? Anyway, I'm glad I'm alive. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I was able to be online. You know, to make it to the stream. That's what I meant. Like, that sentence doesn't really make as much sense as I thought it did. Anyway, I need baking paper, I'm gonna say. Thank you. I'd like to thank the universe for giving me another intergalactic sign that I need to trust my gut. Because, in case you didn't hear me the first 500 times, trust your gut. Anyway. Okay, good. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Alright, there's that. Do you know nothing man is wondering? I should not be singing that. I need something to sit on this so it doesn't move. Hey, let's go with this. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm the worst. But my hair looks kind of cool, right? And it was cheaper. And I had my favorite do it. Just all of the things. All of the things, ladies and gentlemen. I realize now that this is a lot of paper, and you still can't see anything. Anyway, I'm going to move this tea out of the way. I wish I could explain it better than that, but it's a tea, okay? Let me see if I can do this. Yay! All right. Okay, butter. 220. Oh, I need a bowl. Oh my god. Oh, and then because I was okay, so another thing that I didn't listen to my gut on, I was like, oh, the bus doesn't come for another like 20 minutes. I can get something to eat for lunch or whatever. But I didn't because I was like, no, because what if I can catch an earlier bus? Are you listening? Huh.
Isn't that blue bottle?
The blue bottle.
The box.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna stop buying these fucking things.
Yeah, you do. Anyway.
Well, it has to be on the shopping list or I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
If you need food for the week and it's not on the shopping list, I'm not getting it.
Alright. What was I saying? I was saying something, wasn't I? I totally was. I know I was. Oh yeah, so I wasn't going to eat lunch because I was like, no, if I catch the earlier bus, I can get out of here sooner, and then that will mean that I can get home and we can live stream sooner. But I should have just been like, no, you're hungry, eat something. So I got home and was so hungry that I ate an entire, like, half of a family bag of Red Rock Deli triple cheese chips. I did give Smurf one of them because it looked like a love heart. It's not that bad, but the point is my tummy's a little upset at me, which is not good. That is not good. Yeah. Anyway, let's bake. Yeah. Oh goodness. Do you know nothing man who lives on Drury Lane? Cool. So what does she say? She says, whisk melted butter. Oh, so it is meant to be melted. In the video, it is not melted. It is definitely still, like, it's a whipped consistency. It's not melted. Maybe I should measure things out first. That sounds like a really good idea. That sounds like the kind of thing you'd learn on, like, a cooking show or something. Like, even if it was on the internet, I feel like someone might tell you at some point, like, hey, measure stuff. Welcome to the Hairyfrankfurt cooking show. Measure stuff. Anyway, what was I doing? Measuring stuff. Of course, of course. I'm going to go 330 grams of brown sugar into the bowl because we're going to melt the butter in the microwave, and then that way we can add that to the brown sugar. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Oh god. Yes. Alright. Hopefully there's enough for 330 grams of this stuff. But I think I can make it lighter with like white sugar, maybe, because it says dark brown sugar and then it says light brown sugar. So we're gonna go maybe 330 grams of brown sugar, because I only have brown sugar. I don't have dark or light. You wait, it'll be the worst thing you could do, and it turns out tasting like shit for some reason. I have no reason to believe that. I have literally no reason to believe that. But I hope it doesn't. Like, I really hope it doesn't. Okay, how about we do 200 grams of brown sugar? Hang on, what does it want? Yeah, 200 grams of brown sugar. And then 130 grams of light brown sugar. Dark brown and light brown. Do we just do brown? I'm just going to do brown. I'm just going to do brown, because I only have brown. I mean, I have white as well, and I have raw. But I don't want to mess with the recipe, because that's typically when issues arise. We just need 100 grams more, kind of. It's very sticky. Very sticky. All right, that's 287, 285. 300? Wow, that's a lot of brown sugar. And it is, in fact, very sticky. All right, is that 330 now? Almost. 329. I'm going to say that's enough. I'm going to stop myself. Fuck, that scared me. I'm going to stop myself at 329. It's like a bargaining. Anyway. God, there's a lot of... Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Totally, stupidly fine. Almost, yeah. This was a kilo. I have been using it for a while, but it was like almost all of it. Okay, note to self. We need brown sugar. And maybe we can get both light brown and dark brown next time. I know it's the same amount of sugar overall, but it would feel better to be like 2 different kinds of sugar. I don't know. Maybe I'm so wrong for that. Now I need to have clean things. Well, they are clean, but I need them to be dry. Oh, my tummy is so upset. Super high after eating this. Oh, goodness. I wonder if it's going to fit 220 grams of butter in there. And I'm going to use, excuse me. Excuse me again. Actually, no, it wasn't a hurricane. I don't think it was a hurricane. Where did I put the butter? Oh, over here. I had my thinking brain on, and I moved it somewhere. I wasn't looking for it. Microphone off. Thank you. You're a legend. I am. Yeah. I am trying. I am genuinely trying. Hopefully this is gonna fit. Oh, I should probably do a bowl. Hear me out. Hear me out. That is a ramekin, and it would probably be too small. What we could do is a whole fucking bowl. It kind of rhymed. It sounded really cool, but it was not a rhyme. 220 grams of butter. I might not need the entire bowl, but I'm glad I have a second stick of butter, because so far we've got 50. And I am not so sure about this. Do you remember when I used to make blondies like every weekend? The good old days. Do you know the muffin man, muffin man? Why am I singing? Don't do that. Everyone's like, shh, turn that off. All right, we're at 100. What was it? 220. Ah, Jason, hello. Eclairs. Way to show off my blondies. 124. No, eclairs have like creamy stuff in the middle, aren't they? They're like difficult. 135, 149-ish, 150. And I'm very glad. See, Smurf was like, why don't you make what we have and then we'll get more butter. But I knew that we wouldn't have enough butter to begin with. Just, you know, Trust your gut. Trust your gut. One more time. Trust your gut. Just remind me to make you. Oh yeah, true. I did make you a mod. I meant to make you a VIP, but you can be whatever you want. You just can't be both. Not you specifically. I just mean anyone. You can choose one, but you definitely get at least. Yeah. That. Oh no! I cut the paper. Wait, did I? I didn't. Okay. I don't want to cut the paper. I want to fold it exactly how it comes. I just remembered that the scales need me to make a wriggle on. 190, 190. All right. Well, we need to have a stroke. Oh, you you can be discount mod if you want to be. Actually, I feel like you should be. Yeah, I feel like you deserve it. Hang on. What does that make? 206, 217. No, I just mean like VIP on Twitch or mod on Twitch. Because I know that sometimes modding is like work. Whereas if you would rather be a VIP, that's fine. But you definitely deserve it, Jason. That you do. Hang on. Okay, so that goes up first. And then those come in. And then these come in. And then if I was to go back to Woods and be like, actually, I bought the wrong one. It's like perfect again. You don't mind the work? Thank you. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, that's the butter. Shit. You can't. Wait, you can't? Huh. Well, it's because I've set it up so that if you're a mod on Twitch, you should get it automatically. But for some reason, sometimes Discord and Twitch don't talk, which is why the sub channel never seems to work. Another mystery. And there was something else. I think I have to disconnect Twitch and then reconnect it again. That's my theory. I will figure it out. I assure you. Alright, I'm gonna put that in for like 30 seconds. It may be too long. Okay, put the sugar away. Then we need 2 cups of flour, of course. Alright, well, let's get a big cup then. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so what was it in terms of weight? Excuse me. The chips, in terms of like the gas I'm getting, not very tasty. Not gonna lie. Hang on. 250 grams of flour, which is 2 cups. Right. Yeah. Don't ask. It's fine. Okay, shush. Thank you. Zero it out. And then a new spoon. Alrighty. Yeah. Wait, 200 grams? Flour. 250 grams of flour. Okay. Well, we're not even at 100 yet, so there's that. That. Oh wait, actually maybe 2 cups will fit in 1 glass. That's 215. 239-ish. Oh, shush, glass. Oh, that's 259. Oh, well, 250 exactly. Oh, okay, 251. Whatever. It's fine. This is fine. Okay, we got that. And then it was, I need 100 grams of white chocolate. So, here's what I'm thinking. How much is it in here? 180 grams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't make it easy, do they? Hang on, 8. 180 divided by 8. That doesn't make sense. 2.5? 2 and brain. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna say that half of the block, so like 4 rows, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That should make 90. That'll make 90, right? Oh wait, hang on. Zero it out again. Damn it. Oh, it's not even gonna make 90, is it? 89. I'm gonna say 89 is enough. I'm gonna say 89 is plenty. And put that back in the fridge. I'm gonna chop this, put it in a container, put it in the freezer. Just because, basically. Right, now, I don't know why I've got the cups in this. Oh, I do need those though, don't I? Yes, I believe I do. I need that for the chicken. And I need this for the chocolate. Alright, go. This is going to be loud, sorry. And you want to go to the gym, but fuel costing $2.64 be a bit of an issue. Yeah. Well, look, and that I guess is a good thing. Well, no, it's not a good thing. It's definitely not a good thing. I don't know why I would ever think that it would be a thing that would be good. But it kind of justifies my I want to drive places thing. Because, like, public transport is always 50 cents. So, even though I nearly died today, it was only 50 cents. Whereas if I was the one driving, it would have been expensive and probably more fatal. And more stressful. So, you know, I don't know what argument I'm trying to make here, honestly. I really have no idea what argument that was meant to be. But, you know, suckers or something, I don't know. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. There is that. In your pot, love. I got a lot of reading done today, which is good, because it's a book that I'm reading, and I can't figure out if I like it or not. And, like, now, I think I like it. Wish we had public transport. Look, some places it's hard, but I don't know. I think, yeah, public transport is needed, like, everywhere. Oh my God, my scalp is so itchy! Oh. Anyway. Okay, what else do I need? 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon of salt. Oh, 5 grams, which is 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, so 1 1/4 teaspoons, I said, hey. So it'd be like 5 quarters of a teaspoon. 5 quarter teaspoons. Yeah. So like 4/4 and then a 1/4. 5 quarters of a teaspoon. Is that how you say that? That's not how you say it, but like it makes sense, doesn't it? 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. 3. So I'm like reading the recipe over and over and over again, being like, fuck, I hope I did this right. Fuck, was that 3 or 4? 4? And then 5? Oh dear. Oh well. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. No one stressed. Not even a little. I'm stressed. No, I'm not. I think that's going to be so totally fine. AJ! And then I need a teaspoon. That's a 1/2 teaspoon. And then this is 1 teaspoon. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. Do you know the Muffin Man? teaspoon sure seems like a lot, but I mean, it's definitely what it says. And she says crushed biscoff cookies. So I know it's not half a cup, but I have this. So I'll just use that. You know, I'll sprinkle it on top or something. What's cracking? Okay, eggs. Egg. I put this in the dishwasher. Wait, what's going on here? Oh no, oh, I broke it. Oh, I hate this thing. I did it wrong. Oh, don't be like this. Okay, I fixed it. No one tell anyone. No one mention a thing. Hopefully that worked. If not, Wizard Wazzle, I'll go do it. I didn't have Streamerbot open before I went live, so I'll do it for you now. On purpose. Hang on. There you go. Oh, it's also in the wrong place. There. Let's just make that. How good. I am a professional. Wow. Ugh. It's also getting hot in here. Let me open the windows. Do you know a thing? Do you know the window man? Alright. Now, the whole reason I was trying to get this dishwasher tray out so delicately is because everything is all over the place. But, oh my god. What am I doing? I'm live, love, laughing. Dishwasher right beside the oven. Yeah, look, it fits. What? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Eggs. Now, we'll do the eggs. We'll add the vanilla extract. And then, yeah, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Then we're going to figure out the butter. Then we can put this together and it'll be easy breezy cover girl, right? And everyone will be so happy that we did this together. You know? Oh my god, stupid. And then we can do my chicken. I don't even use the dishwasher in this place. Yeah, look, it only works if you've got two people. Because if you're one person and you're trying to fill up a dishwasher, it'll take you 900 fucking years. I mean, at least it did for me. But with my containers, maybe a little faster. Because, like, I eat at work all the time. But not that I, like, wash my dish there, but I do kind of, like, what am I trying to say? Like, actually, what am I trying to say here? I rinse it there, and then I bring it home, and then I wash it in the dishwasher, along with the other dishes, because that's what a dishwasher's for. I don't know. Anyway, all right, eggy weggy number 2. All right. Now, the only other thing to do is to add the vanilla extract, which is right over here. Oh no, we happen to be running out. Just you, yeah. And like when I lived alone, I only started using it towards the end of moving it. Oh no, tell me I've got another one. Oh, I love being so tall. If I wasn't so tall, I would never have been able to reach that. I don't even think it heats the water anymore. Oh no, I hate that. Do you remember when I used to live alone and I basically lived off food that went in the microwave? And it took me like 300 years to get the microwave fixed, even though it was a fixture. And then I ended up like emailing and calling the one guy that fixes microwaves. And because it was COVID, they were like, oh yeah, we don't have parts. But no one was giving me any updates. I'm so glad that now I don't have to worry about that anymore. I do kind of miss living alone though, sometimes. I had this open, but I just want to make sure that that's not there anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's open. It's fine. Look, hey Sesame. What am I doing? I'm melting butter in the microwave. Okay, let's go another 30 seconds for that, I reckon. Good. Now we've got eggy weggies here, and we got sugar. Metric fuck ton of sugar. I'm gonna whisk them first, and then I'm gonna add the vanilla, and then I'm gonna add, what is it, butter? Whisk the butter and oh, stop, you're bubbling. Oh god, I heard a bubble. The butter and the sugars until smooth and creamy. Yeah, I bet. This place is getting up. Oh, getting put up for sale. Oh no. Yeah, no, that's fair. Look, if someone wanted to buy a place, I think it's on them to check that it has all the things working correctly. And if they haven't checked for it and it doesn't work, buyer be warned, I guess. I don't know. Come on. I mean, it doesn't have to be fucking whisked like a souffle. But, okay, we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You know what? I think that's technically 1 teaspoon. That is the last teaspoon in this vanilla bottle. So I didn't actually need to open the second one, but I did. And I'm glad I did because future Kate will be thankful, I guess. You tell me when it gets annoying. I think Smurf did that to me once. He was like, he saw it on Instagram, and he like started just tapping on his drink or something. I let it go. I was like, huh? Like, and he kept doing it, thinking that at some point I'd be like, can you not? It never occurred to me. Anyway, yeah, let me check this butter. Yeah, she's warm. She's a warm butter. Yeah, I fall. Look at that. I don't know why the British accent. It's so, hang on, bad time for trying to sell a house with a piece of, with the price of everything and interest rates. Yeah. But, it's probably insensitive for me to say, hey, I hope there's a crash. But like, imagine how many of us would be able to buy properties if there was a crash. Not saying that there should be a crash, and I hope it doesn't, because some people already own homes, and I'm very proud of you all who have for being able to do that. But like, maybe it's our turn. Maybe it's someone else's turn. Anyway, I opened the windows on purpose because there wasn't enough airflow in here. Please don't close them again. Thank you. Hey? I think we're going directly out. Okay, I got my favorite spatula. Okay. Actually, if interest rates rise, yeah, then doesn't that mean that prices go down because people can't afford stuff. I don't know. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Smurf believes so. So, but then the thing is, if they drop rates, I don't know.
If interest rates go up,
Yeah.
people have less disposable income for stuff.
Right.
So the supply and demand of things shifts the other way.
But homeowners will sell?
No. Well, they'll go bankrupt before they sell. Well, they won't really have a choice, but they'll sell at a massive loss because interest rates are up, and then no one's buying houses because interest rates are up. So now your house has to go down in value.
Yeah, so Wizzle Wuzzle said cheaper houses, but payments more.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
To an extent.
But then if they change the rates back down again, I just think it's going to be fucking pushing an abacus around. Like,
that's what the economy is. It's not even real numbers.
Well, then, yeah, I don't know. I think also if there's higher rates, then they're more likely to give money to people who are less likely to be okay for it, because they're like, look, if you keep this loan for a year out of the 500 that we've put you up for, that's money that we wouldn't have otherwise had. And then you go bankrupt and they're like, oops, a house. That's my theory.
Who gets the house?
The bank.
Yeah,
So
but then the bank's got to do a flash sale because the bank wants its liquidity back.
Yeah. And then someone else gets it.
Yeah, not you.
No, but like what I'm saying is, let's say, do you remember when the big four banks were all...
Yeah, but hang on. Someone else gets it, yes, but remember, interest rates are high.
Yeah, but if they're selling it cheaper. I'm trying to figure this out myself. They'll be selling it
cheaper, but still your repayments will be pretty close to the same.
Yeah, but I was the first dickhead who bought it. I was the big one with the L on my forehead who bought it at 900,000 with 10 or 15% rates, and then the bank were like, yeah, with your $50,000 wage a year, here's a loan, have fun. And then 2 years later, I go bankrupt. They go, thanks, we'll take the house. We're not giving you a refund on anything.
No, you wouldn't go bankrupt. There's still like liquidity in the house.
Yeah, but no. But what I'm saying is they take the house and you don't get a refund on anything.
But they wouldn't give you a loan.
No, but what I'm saying, if the rates are higher, they're less stringent on who gets a loan.
No, they're more stringent because you
all
have
the way
to.
Around.
No, because you have to pay it back, and it's a higher interest rate.
Yeah, but if you.
The interest rate will go up before house prices drop.
But they're more likely to want customers when rates are higher.
Yeah, just think of it as like a stock sheet. It'll never go as low as you're thinking it'll go. It'll go down, and then it gets to a point.
Yeah, I want the prices to go down.
That won't happen. That's not really the full issue. There's a lot of other compounding issues.
I'm trying to dumbify it. I'm saying
you want the price to go down. Overthrow the government.
Oh my god, no.
There you go. Problem solved.
Chat, you all agree with me, right?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
You are not in chat. You cannot.
No, I'm in person.
Well, I was asking chat. If the banks are charging you more to borrow money, then they're more likely to give it out because they're winning. I mean, they're always winning, let's be honest. But they're going to give you a loan because it's more expensive for you, and there's less likely people holding their loans for longer. So they're like, even if you get in and you have this for 3 years, 10 years,
you've missed the component. So when interest rates rise, there's another effect. And
can you get the dogs to shush?
Yeah, it'll happen. It's fine. The other effect is there's less jobs. Now, with less jobs, the power is in the power of the employers, not the employees.
Hang on, I'm reading whistles. So yeah, it would help a lot of people to buy, but on your own, got no hope, because things cost too much. Yeah, cheaper houses, payments more. This will be the third house on the street that's been up for sale in the last month. This town has houses going up for sale all over. But the problem is, if it's a town with houses, it's not going to be a town with houses for much longer. And that's
but if it's a town with lots of houses, that means there's no jobs there. The thing with interest rates going up, it makes things cheaper, but there's less jobs available, and that means your wage stagnates and doesn't go any higher.
Biscoff spread. I knew I forgot something. I need a third of a cup of Biscoff spread. Okay. I'm going to put it in this.
I'm going to skittle, chat. Chat, I'm a skittle.
Oh, because the whole thing when the rates were really high the last time that houses crashed, banks were giving away money for funsies. And they weren't, or maybe it was the other way around. Where are all the biscuits? I need these to not be far away, because otherwise I'll knock things over getting them. No, these are blondies.
Oh, that's a skittle.
But the Skittles can't.
No, not the You'll bury that.
Yeah, but then you're going to have a Skittle that ruins the entire batch of blondies. That's not nice.
You could reframe it and say, you're going to have a surprise.
What if I get it and then I never want to eat blondies ever
Then
again?
you get the surprise and I miss
don't
out.
want it. I don't want Skittles in our biscoff blondie. That would taste fucking horrible. Now I'm worried that there's going to be a flavor of Skittles there. Anyway. 85 grams. Skittles, please. Blue Crush says. I'll have some Skittles, thanks.
The sour Skittles, the good ones.
I don't think I like Skittles. I haven't had them since I was like a kid.
Yeah, they kind of blend in, to be honest. I miss Starburst.
Oh, do you remember the
pink
fruit lollies?
And the cherry one.
You know those Starburst things that come in the wrapping? They're the only ones they sell anymore, and I miss their lollies, like the
what
fruit
the fuck
ones.
happened to that company?
It went bankrupt. So now you can only buy them online, and it's only those particular square lollies.
They probably just kept, because they always just kept increasing the price of stuff.
I mean, I didn't buy them often enough to know how much they cost.
Starburst.
I think they're like an IGA exclusive. Ooh.
It's like a taffy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like taffies and stuff.
Although I think Australia had like kind of like a dental phase.
Dental face.
Yeah, of like braces and all that. I think there was like rebates and stuff, so people stopped having like Skittles and like those really chewy tacky lollies. Because you couldn't have the Starburst with braces because you just keep breaking the bracket.
Okay, so that's done. Add the vanilla, the eggs, and the biscoff spread, and then mix. Well, I could have just done. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Chat. It's fine. We've still got a bowl. We've still got our eggs. Hopefully the butter is cooled down a little bit. So we can add these eggs, and hopefully these eggs have warmed up a little bit. These eggs have the
Essence of a chicken. Yeah.
vanilla essence. Was what I was gonna say.
Vanilla chicken.
I'm gonna put that in there, and then mix it all up.
Don't do that again.
Why not, Governor?
Because we left that country for a reason.
Governor?
Yeah, fuck them.
You sound like you're from London.
Alright, mate. Alright.
Blimey, Harry.
Don't do that.
Why not? Huh? Yeah, I am weird. Okay, that's that done. Hopefully that's enough eggy weggy. Egg. And
Mate.
two. What?
It doesn't bother you now, you goofball.
What doesn't bother me now? No, I was closing the microwave because I knew you would be annoyed and you would come in and do it. And you'd be like, What doesn't bother me now? Were you talking about the microwave?
You walk under the fucking microwave.
Yeah, I
I
do.
walk straight into it.
Well, at least you can see it. I'm a bee. I can't look up.
I'll get you a mirror.
That doesn't make sense.
You don't need to look up. You need to put a mirror.
Whizzle Wuzzle has had
Yeah, I know that's
half a tooth and a brock. That broke. Oh no!
I just had a brock.
Oh, stop.
Is that like the Stone Gym badge or which one is that?
Stop.
The Onyx badge.
Anyway, I am.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm dyslexic as fuck, so
Yeah, you probably were perfectly fine.
Oh, well, when you find someone else that makes the errors.
Yeah. Alright, we got the egg in here. We got the egg in here. Open wide. It's play school. Get your head out of the gutter. I don't know what you were thinking right then. Hopefully it doesn't taste like Skittles. Because all the flavor will melt into it and then you'll have citrus fucking blondies.
It was one Skittle.
Yeah, and they're very pungent.
You know what? I hope it tastes like Skittles now.
Well, you can eat the entire fucking batch.
No.
Yep.
I just want to eat the section that the Skittle fell in.
But they'll all taste like it.
No. You don't know that.
Oh my god, but you just said you hope it does. Anyway. I know chat probably has very little to say on this conversation, but thank you for backing me up. I'm the one with the blondies, damn it. Oh goodness. Okay, so we mixed in 85-ish grams of biscoff spread. Ding, ding, ding. I'm so excited for these. I am also really excited for my chicken, which I haven't even started cooking, but it's only 6:15. That cool. Love it. Love, 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 love. Because when these are in, I think they only go for 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 to 35 minutes. Ah, itchy. Which is good because it'll probably take me 30 to 35 minutes to figure out the cooking. Probably not, but you know.
Well, I can see. Yeah, Kate, I can see the Skittle.
Stop. You mean? Smurf said he can still see the Skittle in here. Which is very chaotic cooking stream today. I know. Well, it would not have been so chaotic if I had trusted my gut. Oh, I nearly broke a nail. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Do not get on the early bus. It will not be any earlier. I'm going to break my finger if I keep doing that, but I swear to God. It's fine. I actually, speaking of broken teeth, little known fact about me, that tooth and now that tooth are half false. They're half fake. Because when I was a kid, I slipped in the shower and basically ate ceramic, and that's where the first tooth broke. And then in high school, I was eating one of those like little the fun time picnics, and I took a bite and it fell out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go home now. Thanks, bye. Like, gotta get my tooth fixed. Fucking high school's horrible. Anyway, then when I was an adult exploring alcoholic beverages, I apparently, according to the best of my recollection, fell face forward and ate concrete. And broke that one and that one. So I had to get them fixed again. Yeah. So biting into things and teeth breaking. Hey, Paul, how are you? I've also had, this was a really uncomfortable experience, but it's not broken teeth. And sorry if this is like triggering. I was eating like chicken and rice, and there's really no reason for it to have any crunch. I took a bite, and then not only was it a crunch, but it felt like a shard of glass. It was actually a scallop shell. And then the next day, it came out of my gum, and I don't know how that happened. And I was like, this is fucking disgusting. It was, yeah, I don't know how it got lodged in there, but yeah. Yeah, real bad. Anyway, you're good? I'm glad. Glad you're doing well. Now I have to fold in the flour, the baking powder. I don't know if I need to, like, sift this. I don't think she did. I'm just going to do, like, this, right? And then I'm going to fold it in. And I'm going to come over here so you guys can hang out with me. Nicely. Yep, good, good. All right, folding. Folding. I always love the cool patterns that come up in the, like, stuff. That was a sentence. That went places. No, but it looks like art. And I'm really horrendously bad at art. But I'm really not bad at making blondies. So that's fun. And this is probably as close to art as I'm going to get. Trying to flip your life around with your health and diet. Nice! It is the year of the fire horse in lunar, like in the lunar calendar. So it is absolutely the year for hit send. Actually, there's a few people who are like rewriting the script in their lives. I know Jason is among them. I think Snoozle might be one of them too. And then we've got Paul doing it. I would like to say that I'm doing it too, she says, while baking an entire batch of biscoff blondies. But let's not talk about that. I've been going to the gym more than I was last year. Started making smoothies. Nice, nice. Add some protein powder. Definitely add protein powder, because protein's good for you, especially if you're going to the gym. She says, literally holding a bowl of fucking sugar and butter. But let's not talk about that. This isn't about me. Oh, goodness. I feel like you said you were going to the gym at some point. I know Jason is, but I feel like you were in that crowd as well. I don't know. It feels like the kind of year where things are changing, which is good. One of the people I go to the gym with, not that I go to the gym with them, but like they go to the same gym as me. I'm making biscoff blondies, and then we're gonna make chicken, and then I'm gonna make Smurf a toasty. You know, just like a little bit of light cooking. Not at the moment. Waiting for a company. Ah, yes. That is, yeah. Dude, that sounds good. Where do you work and how do I get a job there? Because, yeah, I mean, I guess government aren't going to give you that sort of stuff, but I don't know. There's not many companies or jobs that I found in my industry that have stuff like that. It's normally like, our office has a gym, meaning just equipment. But anyway, yeah, one of the guys that goes to the gym that I go to said that they were feeling like changing their gym because they've been at the same one for like years, and I couldn't see them changing. But then I remembered that the year of the fire horse is all about just hit send. If you have an impulse, do it. Go. Trust your gut. I have to like make that the name of this. Trust your gut. If you're ever in doubt, trust your gut. Alrighty. There's definitely flour still on there, but it's fine. Ooh, that's not more than I thought. Medication has changed. You're off the medical pot. 2 months, nice. All that need. Well, look, that's what he wants. I asked him if he wants any chicken. Oh, he'll definitely have this for dessert. Excuse me. Yeah. But it's like a pizza toasty, kind of. Not fully, but it'll be a different variety of pizza toasty. All right, and then coming together nicely. Good thing I'm wearing black. You'll absolutely see any flour that drops on me. This smells good. Very, very good. You're happier so far? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, fitness is one of those things that I'm like, it's game changing, weirdly enough. And I think people forget, and I'm not saying this to besmirch like medical marijuana or the like amazing changes that can come from using something like THC or cannabis. But it is a depressant. It will make you sluggish and slow. So, a fancy toasty, I know, hold on. Step off. She's coming in with a toasty made of a wrap with salami and cream cheese. Like, what? Anyway, it was a test and I'm making... Oh, wait, what? What was the test? You're happy so far. It was a test and it was making... What? It was a test and it was making me throw up. And when I stopped throwing up... Oh, yeah. Weed was doing that to you? That's weird. I mean, like, I'm not... Follow the law, ladies and gentlemen. Follow the law. But, yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I know that, like, for me, whenever I took antidepressants, my GI tract would get all messed up because 70 to 90% of your neurotransmitters, like the feel-good things in your brain, are made here, like in your gut. So my digestion and everything got all messed up. And you guys may remember some of my streams where I would eat and then just belch horribly. That's what that was. So I'm not saying that that is what that was for you, but that'd be like the closest I could come up with for a hypothesis. But regardless, if you're feeling better, I can imagine that feeling ill all the time would not be good for your mental health. Anyway. And being ill all the time makes it very difficult to do things, and that's not very good for your mental health. Anyway, that being said, I ate like an entire packet of chips today. So, oops, tee XD. Your neuro said it was actually a legit thing after smoking for a long period. Yeah, wow. You know, I don't know. I was looking, maybe I shouldn't share this information. I don't know if it's going to bode so well because I haven't actually found the information that I'm looking for, but apparently some of the overdose deaths in Australia are from weed, and I didn't think that that was possible. And I haven't looked at the reasons as to why it happens or how it happens, because my understanding is that there's no LD50 for marijuana, but not a doctor. Don't listen to me. This is not legal advice. This is not medical advice. This is not health advice. I don't know how it happens. And I'm not saying that it can't happen. Obviously it can, because some of the overdose deaths, like a percentage of the overdose deaths in Australia are from weed. And I don't know if, yeah, I don't know. I would have thought like drug-related deaths, sure, because then like I can imagine like getting stoned trying to operate a vehicle, you know? Getting stoned and then falling asleep in places you shouldn't, or I don't know, drowning in a bowl of brownie batter. But yeah, no, I need to look into it more. I was fascinated. I don't know. I didn't think that weed was one of the lethal ones, but it may also be that it's in combination with other substances. And Jason, great advice. Doctor, stop. I am not a doctor. Yeah, heroin, understandable. Amphetamines and stimulants, the thing is that it like messes up your heart rhythm. But I'm surprised with weed. And it might just be that it's cannabinoids and it's not necessarily cannabis. Meth, yeah. GHB is on the rise, unfortunately. Don't do it. That shit is scary. And not fun. And also, yeah, don't mix drugs. Don't do drugs, first of all. But if you have to do drugs, test it if you can. Do it safely. Have someone with you who is not doing drugs. Be safe. And don't break the law, preferably. And I didn't tell you to do it if anyone asks. Because I'm telling you don't do it. Only do medical heroin or like anything prescribed by a doctor. And just a reminder, in Australia at least, you can and should tell your medical team if you take anything recreationally. And if you are hospitalized, do not feel like you need to squeeze your cheeks harder to hide what you have on you. They need to know. They need to know. They want to know. That's how they help you. Anyway, again, don't do drugs. The moral of the story, chat? Tell me, what was the moral of the story? Trust your gut and don't do drugs. In case anyone didn't get that, feel free to say it, just to make sense of it. We can brainstorm, like, all of it, but trust your gut, don't do drugs. They could be two different messages, but both of them are really important. Do drugs, no. Do trust gut, don't do drugs. Do trust drugs, don't do gut. No, kidding. No one do that. Oh, God. How much longer? Still gonna do the chocolate, don't I? Beck. me being on pills, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, talk to your medical team. Even if your medical team is just like a hole in the wall doctor, there's still a fucking doctor, even if sometimes it doesn't seem like it. Anyway, trust drugs don't do gut. Hey, look. Oh yeah. Isn't it? Hang on. Command add quote, or is it quote add? Even I don't remember. I trust you. Go for it. You'll figure it out. All I'm getting from Kate is that while I cannot partake in consumption, I can partake in construction and transportation of said narcotics. Look, drugs are bad. Okay, that is it. And if you want to be a sober buddy, it's a big responsibility. Be careful. But yeah, I think one of the most frustrating things for me as a person who doesn't want anyone to do drugs, but less than that wants people to get harmed by doing drugs by choice, is that they are illegal, so you can't actually, like, pick them up safely. Like, that's a problem for another stream. That is genuinely a problem for another stream. That looks gross, but it is probably yummy. Want some? Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, damn. Chat, I need to put it in the Discord. Remind me to put something in the adult memes chat on Discord, because I found something that does not look G-rated, and I was like shocked that I found it, but also shocked that it existed. But very glad, because yeah, I showed Smurf and he was like, I don't think that's legal, but it was just there, right at the shelf. So this is the last one I tried. I know. What is it? Yeah, quote add. It's, yeah, command quote add. Of course, duh. Anyway, thank you. Oh my god, the tickling hair on my freshly bleached scalp is like a whole damn situation. But my hair is so soft and silky. Okay, we've got to add feck. Anyway, I'm just gonna check the bottom to make sure there's no flour down there. No. Oh, well, kind of maybe a little. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with elbow grease. All right, now we're gonna add the chocolate. Then we're gonna whack it in the thinner and throw it in the oven. Yay! Anyway. And then we can add some more biscoff spread. Because, like, half a jar wasn't enough, Bobby. Yay, chocolate! 1 and a half. Okay, good. I probably should have done that. I always hate when I put the chocolate in, because then I'm like, damn it, now I have to be careful with my spreading, because it's always going to be... It's fine. It is so totally fine. I need scissors. Anyway. Oh my god. Okay, it's 6:30 now. And I just remembered that I still want to play a game like this, don't I? Interesting conundrum to have. But once I've had dinner, I guess it'll be okay. Surely. Okay. Big hmms in Okay, good. Good. Okay, good. Yay, I did it. Okay, good. Okay. Yep. Okay. Well, look. You know? I wonder if this is a 9x9. Because I know it's not an 8x8. Because the 8x8 is the smaller of the two, and this is the bigger of the two. But it definitely said that this should be the amount for 9 by 9, and it seems like it is not very spread out. I'm gonna get this on me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Indubitably. I think I did pretty well though. Knife. Right, now. Sorry. Oh my god. I remember when I had my wisdom teeth out and I could not talk. Like, it was not only ridiculously painful, but so tiring. And I tried to say to Smurf, I was like, I want to play Mario. And I was like, like, that's all I could get out. And he's like, huh? I was like, I want to play Mario. And he was like, what? And I was like, woohoo! Because that's all I could say. And then he got it, obviously. Woohoo! But yeah. Oh god, what a nightmare. Alright, now, once we've got that all kind of spread out-ish, hopefully, yes, right, I see. Well, I'm not saying I've met a conundrum, but I am saying that I don't know what to do. No, I know it will melt out and then it'll like puff up and then it'll be like full. I think that's like the scientific term for it. But I don't know how easy it's going to be to add more like biscoffy things, you know? You feel? I gotta stop. I really gotta stop. Hang on. Okay. I'm just gonna say that's all of it. I'm not gonna get any more batter out of the fucking knife or the spatula. So now what I was thinking, work with me here, chat. More biscoff spread. Wait, which one's open? It was the left. Oh my god. I'm just gonna do little dollops. You know, little cutesy pootsy little dollops. Actually, use this. Yeah, use this. Actually, no, don't use this because I need to put it in there. Okay. Just use another knife. We only have a million. And it doesn't matter at all. Okay, I'm gonna put that. And then I can use this knife to scrape it off. I'm so smart. Oh my god. And then I can use that knife to scrape. Yep. Oh god. So smart. Honestly. And then a little dollop there. A little dollop there too. Goodness. I gotta stop. Alright. Oh my god. My hand just stopped holding the knife. Don't know how better to explain that. Put you there. Beautiful. Love it. Love to see it, loves. Yep, good. And then a little bit over here too. I'm trying to do like enough dollops so that it'd be like a bite in every blondie piece. So I just need to remember where they are because it's all the same color. And when it gets baked, I don't think it changes colors to make it any more obvious. I'm going to put that half on. Oh, hang on. It's a bit melted. All right, well, that's more than half, isn't it? Okay. You go there. Good. Right. You go there. And then I'm getting a bit sloppy, I will admit. Using them like tongs or something. I don't know. You go there. It's either going to be way too much for each bite or not enough. But that's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. I'm not gonna lie, that's really good. Like, it's just biscoff spread at this stage, but it's really good. Now, stop. I'm just gonna go whack that kind of, maybe not all over the place, but like a significant amount. Okay, grease in the throat, not good. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't burn. But, oh, I don't know. I want to add all of it. No, I won't. I will save that for nuclear war. So good. So hot. So good. Into the oven she goes. Oh, fucking finally. And it says 30 to 35 minutes, let cool off completely, then cut into squares and topped with extra biscoff spread. You mad woman. Okay, let's set an alarm. We'll go 30 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna get started on the chicken. Actually, maybe we should make Smurf his toasty first. Let's do that. That'll be easy. Hey?
I can make it.
Well, I'm still gonna be streaming while I make my chicken though.
Takes like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'll make it. It's just gonna be easier because then, yeah, for timing, I think. All right, now put you up here. Oh, how good. Oh, what happened there? What? Okay. Now, make the toasty. We'll clean up afterwards. You said just cream cheese and salami, not cheese? I'm so certain that's what he said first. Hopefully. Is it? I'm gonna go check. Just these two?
Yeah.
Yeah, no
it's
cheese?
Like, oh, well, that is cheese.
Yeah, but no cheese.
Yeah, nah. Like, you can, but no,
Can you
don't.
No?
That was too much.
Alright.
That was salami.
Yeah. Can I have a salami?
Yeah.
One for you.
One?
Well, you said you wanted one.
Yeah, when you give salami, you need one piece and then a rogue salami.
I just want one piece. But if I like it, it's going to be a problem because I'm the one here. Yum. Possibly spicy. Speaking of spicy, I felt ripped off last night. We went out for a fancy dinner. That's not why I feel ripped off. I got a mushroom pasta, and it was literally just pasta with mushrooms on the side. And it was meant to have like a creamy sauce and stuff. It had no flavor except for the pepper they never told me was in it. I felt so ripped off. Like, oh, what did I lose? Nothing. That was so like bad. I haven't tried this yet. Smurf's been eating it as like a food. Anyway, yeah, I like. First of all, who puts pepper in like a soft, gentle, like white, creamy pasta? It was just pepper. There was no salt in it. I could not taste anything. The mushrooms just tasted like mushrooms. The pasta just tasted like pasta. It was just weird. Like, why wouldn't they add like a creamy flavor, like a cheese, or like they could have made You know, like mushroom risotto has like that like mushroomy sauce thing. I don't know. It's just not good. It was just not good, and it cost so much money. So bad. Anyway, very annoying. Very disappointing. And the acoustics are bad. It was very loud, which is fine if you're not anything like me. I felt bad. I feel bad, but it's fine. I had fun. Yeah. And that's just that. That's just what it is. Anyway. Let's add these. This is spicy too. This is spicy. You never told me it was spicy. No, but it is. It's got like a spice to it. It is spicy.
But all salami has a spice to it.
But this is spicier than
It's
Hungarian.
salami.
I didn't try the Hungarian, but I think it's spicier than that one. How much salami do you want?
I can literally see a peppercorn. I can literally see one.
Yeah, but I think the Hungarian was stronger. Like, less strong, I mean. Do you want more? You don't want anything else? This is just what you want.
Yeah.
It seems really sad.
Maybe two.
Right.
They're yum. No, I had some stuff out there.
You mean Skittles?
No. It was like a slow cooked silver side.
Oh, I was going to say, the slow cooker isn't in there.
It was hella good.
I don't like silver side.
Neither do I. But slow cooked is actually alright.
I don't use slow cooker as much because you say you don't like slow cooked stuff.
No, I just don't like slow stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, sticking something on in the morning and then leaving it, sure.
Yeah. Alright, now while that's going, I have to clean up.
With the 3 ingredients.
Yeah, but I have to clean up everything.
Oh, there you go, you're already done.
And this and that.
Ugh.
And then I have to make a chicken. Ugh. Do you remember when you made an origami out of the wrap? It's weird. It's very weird. It was like
You can just wipe those knives off and then put them back.
No.
Why not?
Because they have sugar on them, and sugar gets ants, and you don't like ants or flies. We had a gecko yesterday.
That doesn't get ants.
Yeah, it
It's
will.
not going to get ants. Rub it off.
No. You know what rubs things off really nicely? The dishwasher, which needs to be used, otherwise it won't get full, and then if it doesn't get full, it doesn't get done, and then we run out of dishes.
What is that fucking
Doing this?
logic? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to clean it?
No, I'm saying here.
So I can put it back in the cupboard.
Oh my
Lick it clean.
Eat.
No, I don't want it. I haven't
Try
had
to feed a man.
I haven't had dinner yet. Okay, 4 pieces of salami and cream cheese.
Oh. You asked for this.
But it tastes great. I used to do it with brioche buns. But then brioche buns are like $8 for like
4.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather get 8 wraps.
Yeah. I just want to make sure these aren't poison, so I'm eating the batter.
When are we gonna have a hurricane?
You know when I made these, it wasn't a hurricane, it was that storm that came out of nowhere. The storm that was worse than the hurricane. Should have forgot
The
that.
one that smashed the roof?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you were whinging about sleeping.
Yeah.
Trying to sleep when I'm on the roof at fucking 10 o'clock at night. Actually,
It was nighttime. What can I say? Oh god.
I'm
Shut up and eat your dinner.
I'm tired. Yeah, you'd be even more tired if it was a fucking hole above you, pissing water down.
Well, we're almost at the
That's
part where I
where
make
water
the chicken.
goes.
Oh my god. That's who people pray to. I'm gonna leave that there because I don't have space. All thinking power And then we'll make chicken. And hopefully it'll take me 20-ish minutes to make the chicken because we still have 20-ish minutes on the blondies. And then I'm gonna go give Smurf his sad dinner. Sad boy dinner.
Whoa. It's not sad. What do you want me to do? Should I tell you to stop and then just start cooking a roast or something?
We don't have stuff for roast.
What, we have potatoes, carrots,
We don't have chicken.
vegetables.
Oh, we do have
We
chicken.
do.
I'm gonna make the chicken.
I'm gonna cook that spaghetti. Oh, that
Spaghetti
soup.
bolognese.
Yeah, we've also got. We got to do something after.
What?
Easter egg hunt.
Oh, you didn't tell me.
Well, I didn't know. And I knew you were doing this.
Easter egg hunt. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't know. I'm excited.
Ooh, eggs.
Egg. Yeah, I could have done an egg wrap for you.
Yeah, that thing's pretty banging. You can do one as well. Yeah, actually, I'll have one.
Yeah.
Well, you just offered.
Yeah. No, I'll make one. I just need to cut the chicken up first.
What came first? The egg wrap or the chicken?
Sad boy wrap. Sad boy dinner. Oh my goodness.
Not that bad.
Oh, I love our quaint little like housemate family things.
Food is what you make of it.
Food is what you make of it? What does that even mean? Oh, I put the wrapping paper away and I didn't mean to.
Calories in equals calories out.
Huh? Oh, calories in, calories out. Seco, some would say. And also, not correct, because there's a different thermic effect of each of the different macronutrients.
No, but what goes in must be used to go out.
Well, it depends.
No, there's no arguing.
No, but each of them will burn themselves more or less.
Yeah, but they eventually go in and go out.
You're missing the point. Here's the point. Here's you. You missed it. It went away. You lost it. It's gone. But is it tasty though?
Okay, it's salami and cream cheese on bread.
A cream cheese cooked feels weird to me. I don't know how to explain that. That being said, I've done some. Yeah.
Don't you use it in cooking and then stick it in an oven?
Well, yeah, but it's not a toasty. I don't know. It seems weird to me.
It's the same format.
No, it's not.
It's heated.
Very different. Actually, I'll put this over here. Put this over here. Okay.
No, don't worry about the egg wrap.
Well, we can do it after the hunt.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to take my ring off real quick. And then, once the chicken is in the oven, well, once the chicken is chopped and on the platter, then we'll bring the biscoffs out. Then I think we'll have to say goodbye. Because...
But chat wants a biscoff.
well, yeah, we'll get to see them come out of the oven.
Look, we can just put that back in.
No.
Nothing wrong with it.
There's stuff on it. And also, you touch it, and the food touches it.
It was merely a
It made
plate.
out with the food.
It was merely a plate for messy people, and I clearly...
Have stuff on it. It needs to go in the wash, or at least wash it. With soap and water, mister. I feel like a mother.
No.
Oh. Alright, well, I'll do it for you, and then when I'm still cranky at 10 p.m.
Can't
You didn't do much.
you know I haven't slept.
I know. I thought you would have slept when I wasn't here, though.
Why,
You went silent for a little bit.
I'm wasting the day. I'll just catch up my sleep tomorrow. And I gotta get up early.
Yeah, you gotta get up early tomorrow.
Woo!
Well, hey, you're gonna sleep like a baby tonight.
No. Sleep when you're dead.
Yeah, but What? I'm so confused. You just said you're going to sleep like a baby tonight. That's brown. That's gross.
No, it's like a second wind.
Oh my god, you're a second wind.
No.
Yeah. Also, before anyone says it, yes, it is actually blood in the chicken breast. Not just that, like, wet stuff that is slimy.
Don't do that. That's fucked.
What?
Don't ever do that again.
But there's... I don't know how they leave the blood in the chicken.
Well, they get paid $30 an hour to not give a fuck about your chicken.
Yeah, well, they got paid the same amount on the north side, and they gave more of a fuck about my chicken then.
Fucking pump it up.
It's true, though.
So if I went there and had a dog shit one, what would your excuse be? Oh, they must have changed when I left.
Yeah, maybe.
Oof.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like the chicken is way worse on, like, near us. Alright. The blondies have another 15-ish minutes-ish. 16-ish minutes-ish. So, sorry, I hate the packaging of the stuff. That, like, slimy stuff also grosses me out. It all just fucking grosses me out. What can I say? Not so big and tough now, are ya? Hacking chicken apart on the internet. Oh, that has blood in it. I don't like it. Go away. Oh, it touched the counter. Oh, it's still on the counter. Yikes, Sorella. Alrighty, got 15-ish minutes-ish still on the blondies. My hair just feels so... It feels a little flat, I will say, but it is so soft. My scalp is so itchy though. The color's good though. And I didn't die on the way home. It was honestly the most Mercury retrograde thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I just don't know how I've never noticed it before. And also, I realized that tech doesn't really work too well in a Mercury retrograde, and apparently this is one of a doozy of a Mercury retrograde, so it makes sense that my kind of everything is being weird. It's not user error, I promise. It's not me. It's the fucking planets. That's what it is. It just makes more scientific sense, obviously. Duh. It can't be me. No. Why would it ever be me? That's not logical. It must be cosmological. I'm gonna put those bits in there. Why not? Why not? A little bit of extra chicken. Yep, good. Goodo. Goody, goody, good goods. Alright, that goes in the sink. Is that still on? No. Alright. Yeah, shush, please. Quiet on set, everyone. I'm talking to a glass, by the way, that I left in the sink. This is me. Yeah, cool. Tight. I'm gonna put this stuff away. And then it'll be easier to clean up. Sorry, the loud is probably not good. Not that the loud is ever good, but this over here. Tired. And good. And then I'm gonna wash my hands properly. And then finish this shit off. Alright, there we go. Although doing a full hand wash seems silly given that I'm about to touch the chicken on purpose with my hands. Why not? Alright, the biscoff blondies are smelling fucking amazing though, I will say. I don't need that. I do need this. And this. And Oh, we need more. Oh, no, we do have more. Here. Ta-da! Good. Alright. Now, I'm not saying to speed run this, but I might have to kind of speed run this. Actually, no. Oh, I might know. Timing things is hard. Alright. Good. Good-o. Hey, Root. Right. Also, if anyone knows what uru actually means, aside from just like see ya, because I was thinking maybe it's like shorthand for toodaloo, but it makes no sense because there's no T or D or L in it. It's just uru. Oh, 3 green cats. Hello. This is low-key making me hungry. Well, welcome. We got a lot going on here. And to be honest, I've probably got plenty for everyone. Actually, the chicken I need. The chicken is mine. But you do get to have some blondie. Biscoff blondie. Depending on how many people rock up to eat it. Just like strangers show up and they're like, hi, I'm here for my blondie. Don't do that. Do not do that. But the recipe's in the Discord. It's not my recipe, but it's my dish. At least will be when I get out. Do not. You can see it once it's done. Just give me a second. We need more of that stuff. Fine, I'll open the next one. Oh, it's already open. Well, you sound like you're speaking from experience. About what? About the blondies being good? I know they are. I've had them before. They're very yummy. Last time we had them, there was a crazy storm that caused significant damage to, like, our home. And so they've been commemorated as what we call, like, well, we used to call them hurricane blondies because I think we got our wires crossed and thought it was the time we had a hurricane. It was not the hurricane. It was just some random storm that was way worse than the hurricane was, which is crazy. But yeah. Fun story. How good. Yeah, I remember I was streaming and it was on stream and I was making the blondies and I said to chat, I was like, storms either like look real bad and don't hit us at all, or they don't give us any warning and then they just hit us and they hit real hard. And I shouldn't have said that out loud because as soon as I did, I had to end the stream because the storm was fucking horrible. We had like hail this big, like it was not good. It was not good. But the blondies were amazing. I will say that. And the blondies will be amazing this time too. It's actually the first thing I've baked this entire year, which I'm very excited for. How come that was last year now? Yeah, it must have been. Look, time is an illusion. I can't understand how it works. I thought about that and I was like, wait, was that last year? And it must have been by virtue of the fact that it's not. Yeah, like I haven't baked this year. And I know I baked, like I said, time is an illusion and I can't make sense of it. And you know what? Maybe I just won't try. Maybe that is for bigger minds than mine. My job is to pour garlic powder and Italian herbs from a dizzying height onto my chicken. Oh, bless you. And to wait for my blondies to be done. Oh, thanks for the bits. Thank you. Hopefully the alerts are working. I don't know if they are, but if they are not, my dearest and sincerest apologies. I've had to do a lot of fiddling. I really had to do a lot of fiddling. I tried. Anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you can stick around. I'll be here for a little bit longer because the blondies don't come out for another 7-ish minutes-ish. Come on. And then after this, we're going to do a little cleaning together. Does that sound like fun? Have fun. Clean with Kate. Yeah. Well, I've done a lot of reading today. I did a good live stream today. I did a live stream yesterday also. I'll be back, hopefully. All things according to plan on Tuesday. I have to work for a living and I hate it. Like, so much. Like, more than I think your average person does. But maybe that's just me, like, being the main character. But it is my live stream, so I think I can. Anyway, yeah, let's just pour the rest of those on there. Good. Pour it on the one piece of chicken that has all the herbs. Fantastic. Love that. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I really do not care. There's no caring. You can't make me care. I'll put that in the recycles. Alright, now we're going to clean. Jason, damn, just got on the treadmill and my knee already feels like giving. No! I don't know what your mobility, flexibility, strength is like, but if your knee is uncomfortable, hamstrings. On the rowing machine, the little sliding foot thing, like the bottom bit, the thing that you would sit on the rowing machine, if you can bring that to the end of the machine, you lie down on the ground, put your heels, I don't know how I'm going to be able to show this. I will wipe the bench, I promise. But if you put your heel up like that on the sliding bit and then pull it in, that's not going to make any sense, is it? Another one you could do is like Romanian deadlifts or wrapping like an elastic band. Hang on, I can show you this one. I can actually pause, I'll demonstrate. I just need to stick in here a little pokey hole where I've got my handy dandy bandy. Let me bring it into the kitchen because hamstrings are important. So just one of the big ones, feet in the bottom. This is not going to be good for my hair, but who cares? And then around the shoulders, and then just go pushing like you're closing a door behind you, just like this. Wear shoes. It's a lot less comfortable, a lot more comfortable if you do wear shoes. But yeah, just closing a car door behind you. And you should feel a stretch in the back of your legs. And that should help strengthen the stability of the knee. And calf raises. Do calf raises. So many exercises. Do love. Anyway. That sounds aggressive. Oh my god. Well, the chicken's almost ready to go in. I don't want to put it in the oven while the other stuff's in there because I don't want the blondies to taste like the chicken, if you get what I mean. So I'm just going to like wash stuff while I wait. What I will also do is cling film the gross chicken container so that I can put it in the bin. I'm just wearing all the hats today, aren't I? From trashy storytime teller to like doctor and so many occupations. I know, to throw it back to when I was a personal trainer. You wait, soon I'll tell you how to organize your taxes. Don't listen to me for tax advice. That one I hope everyone knows to just never, ever, ever, ever. That one definitely don't. It's not a thing that I will ever even pretend to know how to do. Actually, no, the only tax advice you'll get from me is do your fucking taxes. And do them on time. Because even if you are just a poor little graduate, they will find you. And it will suck. Anyway, you know, that one just so I've heard. Ow, my neck. Okay, that was karma. I get it. Fine. Whatever. Anyway, that I think got cheese on it, so we're going to do a quick little rinsey rinse and a little washy wash. do a little bit of that. Good on. Put this on there, like so. Yep. Alright, we've got about 2 minutes now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how many dishes we can get. Let's do a speed run of dishwashing. Okay, well that's a knife that we can just put in here. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, the speed running is slowed down significantly. Maybe this one. Alright. Hang on. Okay. Do the other side of the bowl. Because I remember smudging stuff on it while I was making stuff. God, how good. Alright, now flip it, bop it, twist it, flick it, bop it. I don't know. Now I was a little bit not conservative. I was a little bit like modest. I don't know. I put it for 30 minutes, even though they do say like 30 to 35. So if I'm able to wash this dish fully, and then I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 more in the dishwasher. Just like don't let me turn the timer off until I'm absolutely pulling stuff out of the oven, because I've done that before. And that stuff. Alright, the timer is absolutely going off. I'm going to put these two, ow, hot water, that hurts, into here, and here, and that's a bowl. That can go in there too. Oh my god, the buzzing on my wrist is beyond annoying, but I'm not quite ready yet. I'm just going to do one more bowl and one more little forky fork. Alright, put that one in there because that's got nice and space. Good, good. Do you want to see the bloody blondies? I don't know why I went like, what was that, Scottish, Irish, whatever. I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm also going to move this chicken out of the way because I don't want anything like that anywhere near even the thought of the blondies, which to be fair is probably a bit too low, but anyway, now we can stop the timer. Ladies and gentlemen, we can turn the fans on. This will be loud and I apologize. And then the pièce de résistance. Wait. Oh, 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 they look fucking phenomenal. Don't drop them. Oh my god, they look amazing. I did it! Chat, I did it. I'm going to crank the oven and put my chicken in. And then I'm going to go. Oh, shit. Okay. Wow! Oh my god. I need to show these again. They look so good. Oh, they got the little blobs and they got the... Okay, shush. They look so good. Hang on. You come here. Oh my god. I'm going to show them one more time. I did it! You can see the little biscoff crumbs on top. The biscoff biscuit crumbs. Oh, you can see the little blobs of stuff. That was a sentence. That went places. I love. Okay. Thank you for hanging out, and you will all see me some other time. Honestly, you really will. Yeah. I am hoping to be playing a game on Twitch on Tuesday. So all things according to plan. If you are in the Discord, you will see it. Massive thanks to 3 Green Cats. First of all, for the username. Second of all, for the 3 bits. I think that's adorable. I love it. Gooped and gagged. You're number 1 on the leaderboard unless someone else wants to take it. Thank you to Smooze and Jason for the modding. And for everyone who came out and hung out, thank you, Smooze, for the new quote. And thank you for putting up with my random, like, probably too much everything. And I think that's everything. Be in the Discord. Oh, and sorry for the audio. Yeah, you're all amazing. I'm gonna go end the stream on my computer because that's that's where it is now. Okay. Bye. And then look, she walks away from the camera, and eventually the stream will stop. Magic.